Seriously, Fortunate One? You okay, man? You okay? Howdy, folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures, playing ARK Survival Evolved on the Playpal server. I am Bowden Maddox, and we're going to do a couple of things this episode. One is, I'm thinking, even though I have the Eagle's Nest up there on the Winter Mountain, up on the Blue Beacon Mountain, I still want to put one of the industrial forges here. I know I said when I built my original industrial forges that I never really need one here, but I still kind of want one just because it takes so long to make gas and charcoal and even to smelt the little bits of metal that I can get from here on the southern island. So I thought I wanted to do one, and I want to put it out here. I want to build these foundations. Like I do the greenhouse, I want to expand this foundation and make this kind of a base area for crafting and put an industrial forge out here and maybe even move some of my stuff from inside the main base into here as well. Out here as well, I should say. So in order to do that, I have almost what I need to make another industrial forge. I'm missing some things that are fairly easy to get. If I go to structures, crafting, plenty of metal, no problem. I need to go down and get some crystal, or go up and get some crystal from either the mountain or from down below in the caves, in the water caves. Oil down below is the easiest way. There's oil here. I've got almost enough. Polymer, I can always make a run up to the winter biome and get some from some penguins. Words will work eventually. So that's not a problem. But in order to do significant harvesting of oil and crystal from underwater, I had been using Mr. Gold, our Megalodon. Now, he's great. I've been doing a lot of work with him. His stats are wonderful. He's 183. I do need to empty his inventory. He's got decent weight, great health, great damage, and so forth. And he's not that slow. I boosted his speed a bit. But I kind of want something that can carry a lot more weight so I don't have to keep making little trips. Because he can only carry so much. He can only carry a couple hundred, a couple stacks of crystal. Or a couple stacks, or a few stacks of oil. I'm thinking for that, and also because I want to do more hunting for the underwater supply drops, the red supply drops underwater, that have really cool stuff in them. I've still only found one, folks. I've made so many trips around the island with Mr. Gold. Still can't find another one. Just the one I found and got on camera is the only one I've ever found. I think it's time to tame a mosasaur. A mosasaur, however you want to pronounce it. You know what I mean. It's some people have called it the Quetzal of the sea. And it's a pretty apt description. They're pretty potent, pretty powerful. They have a lot of weight carrying capacity, and they're not too slow. They're faster than a default Megalodon. I have been making a lot of kibble. Here, 17 Quetzal egg kibble. It takes Quetzal egg kibble. 17 with our taming rates here on the server should probably do. What I've been doing to force some eggs from the Quetzals is I have been breeding and turning the fertilized eggs into kibble. So I can always, we can rebreed here every day. As you see, there's only an hour left, almost 2 hours left for Giselle and Emma to breed. And I've been just using Fortunate One to breed them and take the eggs. So I've always been able to produce at least 2 kibble a day. So that's not a problem. I think I have enough kibble. So in this episode, I think I want to do a couple of things. I want to tame a mosasaur. And then I want to start building the platform out here in the water, in the shallows. And then produce our industrial forge. And maybe a couple other things. And see how we go. See how it goes. Anyway, folks. I'm going to... Oh, by the way, do you see how my gauntlets are the wrong color? I need to go paint those, because I just found those in a drop. And I think I told you guys about that last episode. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a mosasaur that is a decent level. I don't need over 100. If I find over 100, that's great. But, I mean, I'd want something maybe 50 or higher, at least. So we'll see. So let me paint up these gauntlets, and we'll get going. Okay, I'm out here hunting, and I have found several mosas. These are low levels. You have to jump off real fast and use your glass. It's a level 12. Just too low for me, so what I've been doing is just killing them. And Mr. Gold's, I mean, it's tough, but he can do it. The level 12s. I've been finding just level 12s. That's all I've been finding. This is the third level 12 I've found. And they're not too hard to kill. They take about 400 health or so off of Mr. Gold. in the process of killing them. They usually run right before the end. Well, this one didn't. They only give prime, which sucks. Mostly because, of course, force healing your carnivore doesn't work so well with prime. But I do kill some sharks from time to time to grab some regular meat so I can force feed them back up. Looks like it took about, yeah, it took almost 600 is what I remember now, I guess. Oh, look. Anglerfish wants some of me. Hi. And another shark. The anglers run away real fast as soon as you start attacking them. They just bug out. The megalodons are the easiest kills for me. Why do you bug out as soon as I bite you? You're weird. Here comes another megalodon. So I'm going to continue the search, and this is the process. I've just been going down, keeping an eye out for beacons as well, but killing the occasional megalodon for meat and watching for the Mosasaurus. And if they're too low, I'm killing them so that something else might spawn in their place. This angler really wants me again, so I'm just going to go finish it off. All right, folks, I think I found it. Female Mosa, level 68. First thing I need to do, however, is clear this area of other things that want to eat me, like the sharks. Try to stay at a high enough level that the Mosa won't come up here. I think I'm down in the Mosa's territory at the moment, though, so I need to hurry this up. Kill that. Well, I might be above Mosa's kill or Mosa's box. Alright, get off real quick, scan the area. Don't see any other sharks that want me. Let's go ahead and get my 263 trank arrows, because I don't know how many it's going to take. I do have Mr. Gold on follow, so he will get in the way occasionally. See if I can get its attention. I think I might have hit Mr. Gold there. See if I can get some shots off and get its attention. Don't have any clue if they're getting there. I'm going to want to be able to get on Mr. Gold real quick. Okay, they're dropping off a little, so let's go high and to the left. That might have hit. What's my oxygen tank situation? Oh, let's swap out for a good one real fast. Okay, so I don't have to deal with that. And it looks like, where'd Mr. Gold go? Mr. Gold, there you are. That's... Okay, it's dark. I'm actually going to go up a bit here. I don't think I've hit it yet. So I'm going to wait till it actually lightens up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to attract its attention. I'm trying to get it up to its limit here, its ceiling. Trying to figure out where that is. There it is. And trying to get some shots off to get its attention. See if I can do that. I know I'm missing. And I should have brought a second crossbow. Okay, I need to get some shots off here. At least I need to get your attention as a potential. There we go. Come on, Mr. Gold. We need to get up. Up, 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 up. This is about right. Seems to want to turn around when we get here. Back up again. Mr. Gold, Mr. Gold, Mr. Gold. I'm actually going to whistle passive on Mr. Gold, which I think I did already. That's interesting. Right by me and not attacking me. That is fascinating. Okay, I've got attack music now. Didn't have that before. I'm pretty sure I've hit it a few times. Come on. Come on, come back to me. You know you want to taste me. I'm tasty. Mr. Gold, up. Mr. Gold, up, 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 up. Mr. Gold. Shit. Ooh, that hurt me. That hurt me a lot. I can only eat on Mr. Gold. So let's get up here. Eat some food. And I probably should have brought some health potions. Okay, he's lost interest. She's lost interest, pardon me. Don't know if I can get this thing tamed. I should probably have come with health potions, all sorts of other things. More food. A smithy. Just kidding on the smithy part. Come on, Mosa. I wonder if I can just swim up, shoot, get off, swim away. I really wish I could tell if I was hitting this thing half the time. Wrong key. Wrong key. Always hitting the wrong key. Different video games have different. I have different use keys. I try to use the same one for every video game, but this game will not let me bind the key I prefer, which is my inner key, which becomes chat. So when you see my chat box open up, that's because I'm panicking and trying to get onto my dyno and hitting the wrong key, the one that I'm used to for every other video game on the face of the planet except ARK. Am I hitting? Good question. I don't know. Well, I'm going to continue doing this, guys, and I'll give you an update when I get somewhere. Oh well, folks, I got cocky. I was doing really, really well, and I got a little cocky, got a little too close to the Mosa, and it killed me. And my body fell away. I know I'm at the right place. I found Mr. Gold here. He was still on passive and being attacked by the Mosa. Not very effectively. He wasn't that hurt. But I got Flipper, and Flipper's currently up there. Flipper was kind of an anchor for me to come back after I made a new mask so that I could see down here to try to find my body or my bag. And I don't think it's enough time has passed that they've expired yet. But I just cannot find them, so maybe it fell through the rocks, through the world, as it were, which is really sad when that happens. But the only thing I'm really sad about is the loss of the kibble, because it's so hard to make. The rest of the stuff, the scuba gear, not a problem. I actually got rid of all my really good stuff. I put it in a cabinet back home. I knew that this might happen. I didn't even have the really good pike that I found on me. I had a lesser pike, so I'm not worried about that. It's the kibble. I'm a little disappointed because that took a long time to make that kibble. So the Mosa is still around. I had to lead it off so that it wouldn't eat me while I was looking for my body. So I think I'm about to give up the search. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut my losses here, go ahead and get Flipper and head on home. But that's a shame. That's a real shame. We're going to have to try this again some other time. So let's head back home. Yeah, folks, I was even so prepared for this that I left an extra scuba tank back here at home. And I even swapped out those new gauntlets that I found for my previous gauntlets. So I kind of knew that would happen. It was a high probability of that happening. The only thing, I guess, other than the kibble that I was a little bummed about was the loss of the crossbow. But that's fine. I still have some decent crossbows in here. Some pretty nice ones. I got a journeyman one there, so it's not the end in an apprentice, I guess. Which one would be better? 172, 140. Yeah, that one's much better. So, is that much better? What did I say for the damage? 141? Yeah. So, I can live with that, and I can always get another crossbow. It's not a big deal. So, I think what we want to do now is, after I make or get reclothed up in things, is go ahead and lay some of the foundations for the new work area, I guess I'll call it. The workshop, maybe? What do you want to call it? The industrial area? And also gather the rest of the materials necessary for, I'll use Mr. Gold for that, for making the industrial forge. So I'm going to get geared back up, and I'll meet you after I've started making some foundations. Okay, I've made a bunch of foundations, nowhere near enough. I just made some because I wanted to lay some down here. I've got 12 of them. And what I think I want to do is go 3 more out wide here to give me an odd number of width of foundations. There were 2 there already, so now we're 5 wide. And then go deeper towards the feeding trough, towards Mr. Gold and Flipper. essentially. So I think what I would like to do is try to figure out how far out I can go and how much of a workspace I can have here. And by the way, in case you haven't noticed, I'm going to gamma down here a little bit because it's a little bright. My health indicator is dark. I mean, it looks like it's empty. It looks like I'm dead. That's some kind of a weird glitch that happened after, I mean, I have 180 health. After I died under the water with the Mosasaurus, when I came back, I had no indicator. Now, that freaked me out when I noticed it because I was swimming back here to quickly make some goggles, and I was like, oh my god, I'm almost dead. Has it been that cold underwater? Am I about to die? So I really thought I was about to die. I even ate some raw meat, thinking, well, of course that was stupid. If I was really that low, that would have killed me immediately. But somehow my brain said, eat meat, even if it's raw. And it took a little bit of health off, and I looked up here, and I noticed I was down to like 130 health. And I was like, wait a minute, why is that? Anyway, so it looks like a little glitch was either always been there or was introduced in the latest release. I don't think I have enough to... Oh, I do. One more. I'm kind of curious. Can I go all the way out here? Because that would be kind of cool if I can. Now, I'm not too worried about these foundations destroying any respawns. I somehow, and I think it's those pillars, but I don't know why they didn't do it before, but there were a couple of pieces of wood that would spawn there, driftwood, along that shore that don't respawn anymore. And I don't really know what did it, so I'm not really too worried about that. I don't think even going out here to this far out and this far back, I don't think it's going to affect any of those trees or bushes over there. I think they're far enough away, so I'm not really too worried about it. But let's just see how many more foundations it's going to take to build this out. I want to see if I can go all the way out to Mr. Gold. That would be awesome. I doubt it. I think I can probably only go out a couple more before I'm too deep in the water for it to snap. So let's make some more and find out. Okay, and we're back, and I decided to widen it a little bit more. I went too wider just because it seems so narrow, long and narrow. And went ahead and extended all the way out here, and you notice it's a really nice place to land the Quetzals. I'm thinking maybe making this a Quetzal landing strip as well. But I extended all the way out here to where Mr. Gold and Flipper are, so I can access the water dinos right up here. I went ahead and demolished the old foundation this feeding trough was on, and built a new feeding trough and extended out this just by one. Made this nice little two-way ramp here. You just place a ramp on either side, and it kind of does a nice little join there, which is really nice. And it's just going to be great access here. Now, I'm thinking for the industrial forge that I should start my outdoor work area from here this direction towards the greenhouse instead of starting right next to the greenhouse. So I'm thinking about putting the industrial forge out here up against this edge and leaving a little bit of room just in case I ever do want to wall this in. I'll just leave a little bit of space when I place it. And then I'm going to probably put at least a smithy next to it so that I can store some gasoline and have it easily available for repairing things, and maybe move some other stuff out here. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. The smithy will be fine for storage. I might even put a vault out here for extra storage, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go collect the materials necessary to finish my industrial forge, and I'll be back. Seriously, Fortunate One? You okay, man? You okay? I brought Fortunate One back from the volcano collecting a whole bunch of crystal. And he just doesn't want to land any other way now. He just wants to land face down into the dirt. And I've seen this before, but it hasn't happened in a while, so I thought they might have fixed that. But I cannot get him to fix. I'm sure if I leave the area or log out or something and come back, he'll be fine. But that is funny. All right, I got the crystal. I'm going to run over to the winter biome now and grab the oil and the organic polymer, and we'll craft this thing up. You okay, dude? Can you breathe down there? How's your oxygen? He's fine. Okay, we're back from the winter biome. I've collected a whole bunch of organic polymer, and it's really difficult to stick the ingredients in here. I have to clear a whole bunch of other stuff off to get this, because there's only 70 limit here. But we have just enough. Oh, it just dawned on me. I don't have enough for the gasoline. So I'm going to have to take one of those stacks off, stick the gas on, and then put it back. All right, turn that on, throw that over there, go to structures, crafting, and there we are. Just enough for that industrial forge. And it does give a that doesn't give a hefty amount of XP. That's right. That was the big complaint we always had with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff back on here. I'm also going to make a smithy, as I said, and I think maybe another vault. I think I have enough materials for a vault. In fact, that's also done here, I think, isn't it? So, structures, storage? Or is that over here? Metal? Maybe I haven't learned it again. Do I need to learn it? Do I have a blueprint for it? So I'm thinking I do want a vault. I don't have a blueprint for it, so I'm going to have to learn it. And I'm not quite sure I remember where it's built. I think it's built on the fabricator, right? Yeah. Oh, I do have it already. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so is it under structures? Probably metal storage. There it is. So I'm going to have to put the cementing paste, and I'm going to have to make some... Oh, I have some polymer. Not 60, but I do have enough paste and obsidian, I think, to make the rest of it. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to need structures, metal, storage. I need 32 polymer, and then I'm good to go. So come out here to the top, go to composites, polymer. We'll just make all this, and as soon as we have the 30-second one being made, we'll cancel clear the remote crafting queue, and that'll give us what we need. All right, 31, 30 seconds being made. Go ahead and clear the queue. We have 32. Perfectly done. I'm going to throw this into materials here. Throw that over there. Get this stuff back out of my inventory and back into the fabricator. And structures, metal, storage. There we go. One vault. One vault, please. All right. Turn that off. I need to make my smithy, and then we're going to go out there. We're going to place our stuff, so I'll do that. And it looks like Fortunate One did right himself. And, hey, what are you doing up here? Phiomia has decided to spawn up here? I don't think the Phiomia walked across the water over to here. They're having the Phiomia actually... No, that's not possible. They don't spawn where foundations are. You walked across the water onto my platform? How dare you? How dare you? Get out of here. Go. Thank you. Should stick Mr. Gold on it. Alright, anyway. Let's place the big old fabricator. Let's point to the ground, see if we can safely do this. Nope, ground's too close. Let's point out a little bit. There we go. Perfecto. Bring in K mode. Scroll way out so we can see everything. I guess this platform is a lot bigger than I thought it was. We're in great shape here. I might give myself a foundations worth and a little bit more in case I ever want to put a wall there on this side. I think I want to turn it just slightly to the right. That looks pretty good. And that's enough for a wall in the back as well, in case I ever want to put one up. Go just a tad more, I guess. Heck, let's just place that. There we go. Excellent. All right, now let's put a vault right next to, I think. Point kind of to the ground, do the same sort of thing. K mode, you need to spin that way to make it even, spin a little bit more. Line it up on this seam here if we can, a little bit more then. Tad more. There we go, that's pretty close. Let's see. Let's put this guy to... I don't need to walk to the side of this, I don't think I ever will. Oh wow, it's pointed slightly to the right, isn't it? So let's go just a tad to the left. Unless the industrial forge is slightly to the wrong side. I can either line it up symmetrical with the body of the forge, or I can just go to the back wall. I think I'm going to go to the back wall. Line up that line as best I can with the forge. There we go. I'm happy. All right, now we've got a smithy. Now the smithy has that unfortunate problem, of course, of having a huge area behind it where there's empty space, and it makes no sense that it needs to be there. But I can do this with it. It doesn't have a huge space on the long edges. So if I line it up, I come back just a bit, kind of line it up with this edge here, make a little kind of a workspace for myself, I guess. This kind of works. Still need to spin a little to the right, I guess. There we go. Pretty good. Just place it. I'm good. Maybe we'll put some mortar pestle out here or something in the future, but I think we're in great shape. So now we just need to test this thing out, right? there's something I can test it out with. I need to make some gasoline, and I think gasoline, and I think I need to make some charcoal as well. So we'll grab some wood real quick, because it makes charcoal fairly quickly, like 1 a second or so. I think it doesn't make it in batches. Let's grab some hide, bunch of hide. That'll be good. And then there's a whole bunch of oil. Oops, not in here. A whole bunch of oil in the purple cabinet, the rare cabinet that I got on my trip. So we'll just make some more gas. We'll make some more gas. We'll make some more charcoal. And I do have a little bit of metal to smelt. I like to see it all happening at once. It's just really cool. I don't want to use all of that. So we'll just do 50. And I'm a little way down right now. Fortunate one. Take me to my forge. Take me to my forge. Okay. Nice. I like how big this place is. Okay, so let's throw all this. And you know the one thing I forgot to get, guys? Yeah, forgot to get the gasoline. Yeah. I want to get a stack or a small stack or a portion of gasoline and stick it in the either the smithy or the vault permanently. So did you stick your head in the ground? No. Here we go. Let's just grab that much for now. We're going to be making a whole bunch, aren't we? So I'll run out here now that I'm not encumbered. I am carrying that Spino egg because I saw it and I couldn't resist it. Got to pick it up. All right. Let's throw one in here. Turn this guy on. Throw the rest of it in here for now. And watch it do its thing. One charcoal a second. After a few more seconds, should be getting some gas and some metal cooked at the same time, right? There it is, yeah. I thought it was at the same time. It doesn't go in sequence, you know, it doesn't do just the wood, then it'll do the gas, then it does the metal. So the gas should be generating here pretty soon, too. There it is, 100 at a time. Awesome. I think this will be useful. It really will. We won't use it a lot, but we'll use it from time to time. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, folks. Appreciate you checking out the video, and appreciate you throwing the likes and everything on that video, too. It's really cool. I appreciate the comments as well. Thank you very much. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.